There's also the Japanese death poem, which is much more interesting, and really isn't a poem, to be honest. It's more like a story about how someone died in like 2 sentences. What's going on over here? Banga thieves. Got some bangers over here. Again, trying to steal from corals. Oh, dear lord. You guys can have that. Oh, they took the item. That's what they did. I'm not here. Totally not here. Safe crystal. Oh, it's this area. Okay. It's that area that was blocked off before. Well, now that we've come all the way here, the nearest save crystal is ages away. Although I guess we need to talk to him anyway because we completed his hunt, so... let's go. Should easily be able to handle this area. And pick up all this 31 gil. He stood in the fire, he died. That is a cautious death poem. Well done! Shogun 2 has a lot of death poems in the loading screens. They're very fond of those. I understand why, because it's a game about killing mass quantities of people, so... Balthier's over there murdering everyone. Trying to get silenced is what he's trying to do, it looks like. Even the enemies here give decent experience compared to the steps, and they're a lot easier to kill. What's up with that? I mean, it's only 500, so it's not the best grind, but they're easier to kill. What's the nearest teleport to the feywood? Is it the Vieira city? Town? Whatever it is. You know what, actually? That's not what I meant to do. This would be a terrible way to get to it. I bet the teleport crystal before the boss would be the best. You had to cycle to school for 30 minutes for 50 minutes of class, then 30 minutes back. Why did you have to cycle to school? Heck, why did you have to go to school for 30 minutes of class? It's a better question. There's a lot of coral around here. Forgot about that. I like how Bosch is now the dedicated healer in this group rather than Ash, the white mage. Probably should change her gambit. Don't really like Dwarf Fortress that much, to be honest. Here's your reward. Thank you, sir. Child, person, whatever. Let's teleport. So is the jungle one or the village one closer? To be honest, I don't think it really matters. So let's just go to the jungle one. I like how you just called everyone who says things and uses things in Fahrenheit a redneck. Which is about as stupid of a statement as you could possibly make. Actually, no, I could probably top that fairly easily, but you get my point. Righty-ho! Quickest way is south, and then, yeah, we can get there from the left. Easily enough. I think the Iru village would actually be closer now that I'm looking at it. Well, that was easy. Heck, for 350 experience, I'll one-shot things all day. That's not what we're going to be doing, but, you know, seems like a pretty good ratio. There's a chest over here. with Gil. Hooray, I'm rich. Except not really. Eventually we'll start fighting level 35-ish enemies, if I recall. We actually, yeah, we're about there. 20 Gil. An ether. Hundreds, I don't even know why they put Gil in these chests. Just remove the chest. You're not saving anyone any time here. Excuse me. We're not here to fight all of the Malboro. We're here to fight the glowy blue dogs of doom. I'm sure over yonder. And then we'll stop one-shotting things. Level 38. Alright. What are they weak to? I think that's water. Doesn't matter. They're being murdered instantly anyway, so... What experience do these give? 592, not very much. The Rasmus is from Finland. Who the heck is the Rasmus? I think there's also T-Rexes down here. Apparently coral. I hate coral. Mention that? These things give a lot of status ailments. I don't like status ailments. What are they weak to? Blizzard. I'm just gonna use Blizzard. It's a more powerful spell anyway, and I'm gonna drop this to 50, and we're gonna change yours to 60. I don't remember how to get through here, to be honest. I think it's just a bunch of random square platforms everywhere, which may or may not contain T-Rexes. That's a thing you want to hear in your daily life. May or may not contain T-Rexes in this box of cereal. 274% of your daily value of T-Rex. And that's why I don't like coral. Hello. Weak to air. You're also weak to confuse and death. Don't you have foe weak to gambits? Yes. Need more gambit slots though, and I'm being really lazy about getting more gambit slots. When I finally get the mages, the offensive mages set up properly, they'll have foe status equals reflect attack, and then they'll have a bunch of foe weakness equals etc. gambits. That's an interesting trap. Alright, well, Balthier is dead. Sadly, that does not remove his silence. As entertaining as that might be. There we go. Now there's an area in the Feywood, and I don't remember what direction it is, but there's an area in the Feywood that's very full of mirror knights, or whatever they're called. Which makes for good experience. Of course you're weak to water. Of course they're weak to everything I'm not strong with. Other than that, the Feywood's kind of mediocre. It's got these things, which I hate fighting, but... Mostly hate fighting as they take a little bit of time. I wish you could tell your allies to just not move for a bit. They don't step on traps all the time. I could set float up, so we always have float, but and protect and shell and all these other things I should have. I'm so lazy. I really need Shellga and Protectga before I do any of that. And float's so situational, I never set that up. Hello, Moo. Forgot about you guys. They're bunnies, except evil. They apparently know Confuse. Good job. And then he blocked it, so there you go. Took you long enough. Probably should have just used smelling salts rather than Phoenix Downs, because I'm burning through Phoenix Downs for no reason. Oh, hi. Hello. Bit rude. I think it might be to the west is where the Shield Knight, whatever they are. It's a deadly nightshade and a Tartarus. I so wish I had gotten a Time Mage. Oh, why did I not do that? That was stupid of me. Time Mages are so useful. Although I guess we can just use haste motes and stuff, but still. Can only do that for boss fights. Does this lead to the save point, which leads to the boss? I think so. It leaded to a blind trap. Which, you know. Why would you not have a blind trap where you spawn in the entry to an areaway? Areaway! That's a technical term that I literally just made up because I mispronounced something. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, whatever. I don't remember where anything is, and I don't have a mini-map. There's a map thing over there. Or what would usually be a map thing over there. I don't know if it will be a map thing. Probably. Not that it really does me much good. Yep. You obtained the entirety of the feywood. Put it in your pocket. Alright, well, we're here. Wherever here is. Obviously, the boss is right here. Ooh. Hello, Cerberus. How are you today? I like the Cerberuses in this. They look cool. Primarily because their face is on fire and they don't seem to be perturbed by that in any way, shape, or form, but hey. Talking about foreign music cultures in my chat here. What is up with this crap? We don't support that in my chat room. Ash, why are you dying and not healing yourself? Because Bosch is healing? Possibly. I'm so lost. Literally. Somewhere around here has Mirror Knights, darn it. And a whole lot of them. I don't remember where. Hello. Didn't see you there. At least the stuff I'm killing gives decent experience in the meantime. Alright, seriously. We're down here. May as well investigate this here area, which I'm pretty sure leads to the boss. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's go ahead and save here. You have Lowlands, Pink Pop and stuff, Hardwell, Tomorrowland. I don't have any idea what any of that is, if it's even anything. Alright. Is this the place with Mirror Knights? That boss fight has MP drain, if I recall correctly, so it does. And Balthier is getting everyone killed. It also cannot stop getting everyone killed, so have fun. Let's get Fran and Pinello in this party, and we'll draw Bosch. Ash will pretty much always be in the party. Oh yeah, let's swap something real quick. There we go. Righty-ho! This is definitely the place full of Mirror Knights. Oh yeah, Pinello's gonna cast magic, isn't she? Do we have that thing that pierces reflect? It's Sage's Ring, but that's not what I want. Mean to slow, mean to stop? No, we don't have it. Alright, well, just hit things. I really wish you had a mini-map in this place. If you remember correctly, one thing they don't have in Europe is root beer. Is that true? To be honest, I don't like root beer, so I don't really care. You have real beer. Everywhere has real beer. I forgot she has the stave that does stop. Forgot about that little tidbit. So 1,000 experience a pop. Of course, divided by 3 because party members. And you can easily reset it, you can easily chain it, and they drop stuff that's worth a decent amount at a shop, so. I shouldn't say everywhere has real beer because some places can't afford that. Root beer, spoiler, is not beer. Just want to throw that out there in case anyone happens to be confused by the naming system. I should just stop picking up chests, but one of these days I'm gonna miss a chest that has like some really good like scathe or something in it, which would be a sad day. Why are you laughing? It's root beer. We should be laughing at you for not knowing that root beer is not beer. That not beer. Yeah. No one says root beer is actually beer. We're gonna do this for a while, by the way, because I would like to get to 45, but that might be a bit too much. Maybe a thing I really should do off screen, but it's only 3:20. It has not been long enough. Now, if it was root beer with a space in it, then I could probably slightly more understand the confusion. But it's root beer is one word. If it was root space beer, people would be like, why do you call it a beer if it's not actually alcoholic? And then I would understand the laughter of calling it root beer, but there's no space. That's you just make it whatever you want and call it something and just leave the space out, thereby making a new word. Ooh, don't kill that. We're gonna get scientific on the root beer discussion here. I really don't like root beer to begin with, so I don't really care. Again, root is not a variant of beer, there's no space. Although I've never actually seen anyone call lager beer. They just say lager. I don't know if it's actually lager beer or lager, I just know it's lager. Why are we talking about beer? I don't even drink. I'm not the person to discuss alcohol with. This would be a lot easier if I had a mini map to min-max, but... Oh, Penelo has stop. Do I want to break the chain? Not really. Why does she have stop? When did that happen? I didn't think these guys gave stop. Oh, she's good now. Alright. I also just now saw that, Arshem, sorry. I just said your name wrong again. You can use this mod for PCSX2 to change the Zodiac job of a character. I know. I've already seen that and I've used it before, but I've already picked the jobs. I don't want to change them. However, once the main story is done and everything I'm doing is now optional, I will probably lift that restriction. Because if I'm doing stuff like endgame espers, I don't want to just get myself and, you know, screw myself over from doing it without being level like 80 or something. So I'll probably end up changing some license boards and resetting licenses as if they were that from the start. The Wind Slicer pinions, by the way, are what I want to drop from these. I may stop this when we actually hit 99, I don't know. Is it? No, it's loot, that's right. We have 32 of them. Chest. 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 Let me pick up the chest. Fran, chest. There we go. Excuse me. I've noticed there's some countries, well, obviously notably like India and stuff, but some countries in Europe have extremely expensive computer parts as well. And I don't really know why. I'm talking like 200% price of a computer part that I can buy here for like 100 is 200 over there. And then you have the currency, and then you convert the currency, and it's even more. I don't know what's going on there, but some sort of witchcraft economics that I don't understand. What level are we up to? Barely even changed. Alright. We'll go till we hit 99 Wind Slicer pinions. Then we'll call it there. Oh, that was the... Never mind. I was like, what is that sound? It was the quickening. They're not made in China, question mark. What? That was quite the question you've decided to type out there. Germany makes its technological products inland. You mean inside of Germany's borders, in which case it would technically be less expensive because there's no tariff. Or in theory should be less expensive because there's no tariff, unless you just have no tariff. Or are charging some sort of horrible surcharge fee. I didn't really actually know Germany made their own crap. Thought they imported it like everyone else, but Germany has weird rules on stuff. Notably games, like South Park. Hi, noob. Mirror mail, they also dropped that, which is worth a decent amount. I'm never going to use it though. Fran has reflect on. Heal me, thank you. When did we get reflect? Did they cast reflect on themselves with reflect on? Is that what happened? US mostly gets its technological products from Maquiladora, I don't even know where that is, and Thirthworth countries. which has low tariffs. US has incredibly high tariffs. They also have incredibly high business taxes, but that's irrelevant. The importing country is where the tariffs come into play, by the way. Tariff is tax on imports. I really don't think Germany actually makes their own computer products, but I could be wrong. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, maybe Samsung built factories explicitly for Germany, and Germany only buys Samsung products from those factories. I don't know. It seems a bit odd to me, but I'm not Germany. Maquiladora equals Mexico border production. Well, you could have just said Mexico. And then I would have been okay. Although most of our stuff comes from China, Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea. I don't want to be here to fight things, that's right. A lot of furniture comes from Taiwan, which is interesting. Let's check my inventory real quick. Got quite the tangent here. 55. We still haven't really changed in levels at all, so... May just do this boss fight at 40. I don't know if we can, though. At least we'll have a lot of gil to spend on basically nothing by the time we're done with this, because there's, I guess there's not really a whole lot to buy 90% of the time. Every time you go to a new area, or every couple of times you go to a new area, every couple new areas I should say, you get some armor and some weapons, but beyond that there's really not a whole lot to spend. That's 66 chain. What do you need help with Final Fantasy IX with, by the way? It's Final Fantasy IX. It's fairly straightforward. Can't do something, do some grinding. If you don't know where to go, you probably weren't paying attention to the last time where they told you where to go. Mirror Knight was casting Curaga. Oh, I see what's going on. And I don't know how to remove that, so... Without using a dispel, anyway. They cast Remedy on, or Reflect on us. Well, that's one way to get rid of it, I guess. Cast Reflect on us and then cast Curaga on us, so they can heal themselves. Interesting strategy. Although we now have Shell. Don't know when we got that. Probably a drop. The day we get Genji armor will be a great day for Fran. Gotta get that 9 times combo on physical attacks. Completely in the wrong direction. Where am I? Well, there's Mirror Knights over here at least. What are we up to on our pinions? I keep doing that. I shouldn't be doing that. 77. And we got an Ares gem, which is good. I don't remember